So, how's it going? This week for historical theology class with David Hogg, we're tasked to read the Council of Trent in the Know the Creeds and Councils book, and we're tasked to answer the question 5. It reads, how do you think knowing more about the Council of Trent might help you in your interactions with Catholics? I can honestly say that after reading this, I was at the beginning of it. It started talking about how they were trying to reform due to their prior corruption and things of that nature. But honestly, like if I was to talk to a Catholic today, reading this just confirmed some of the things I already knew, and also kind of re-educated what I also knew as well. It kind of re-educated me on what Catholics believe and how there are so many differences between Christianity and Catholicism. And I mean, just based upon the fact of justification alone, how we are justified versus how a Catholic is justified. Catholics believe, as the text was, that infused righteousness, God offers to the believer the opportunities and the strength to be good, and it is up to the believer to respond to God on a case-by-case basis. That's just one of those things that stood out to me. I mean, um, that is not just, it just doesn't line up with Christianity. And knowing these things like this and their differences will help me to evangelize and witness to a Catholic person in a great way, because it allows us to take our differences and to use them as a talking point, and it gives us reason to talk about our differences, because more too often than not in our world, we're all too worried about what the difference is between us and another person, or our belief and another person's belief. Our only focus is that difference, but our true focus should be focused upon how can we bridge the gap between us and them. How can we speak to them? How, what are some ways that we can begin to talk about our differences and get to a common ground and get to the actual truth? So, yeah, this reading has helped me to see Catholicism in a new light, and it has definitely helped me to be like, oh, well, of course they believe these things. And it has caused me to think about some ways that I would evangelize and witness to a Catholic person. And it not only has caused me to think about that, but it has given me a cause to do so, and it has given me not it's given me some ammunition to use, and it has built up a desire to learn more, to study more about Catholicism, so that if I was to run into someone out in the world, I would know these things, and I'd be able to not argue with them, but to just have a conversation with them. So I think this reading is very helpful for that. Thanks.